Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we will be talking about printf, scanf and format specifiers, which is tutorial number 3 in the series of basics of C programming. So let's start. As we have discussed in the previous tutorial that what is printf and scanf functions, so in this tutorial we will know more about printf and scanf functions by taking some examples on the Visual Studio Code. So we will write some code in the Visual Studio IDE and then see that what actually printf and scanf functions are and how are they working, and what are the syntaxes involved in using these functions. So we will move to the Visual Studio Code and write some program for your better understanding. So let's start for now. As we have discussed in the previous tutorial, which is tutorial number 2, that both are inbuilt functions in the stdio.h header file, and we have to include this stdio.h header file in the C code. Then we will be able to use this printf and scanf functions. So to use both the functions, we need to include the header file, which we have discussed earlier, and printf functions, as you know, is used to print the string literals, integers and so on. What are string literals? String literals are nothing but you saw that in the previous tutorial we have some statements like printf hello world. So hello world here is the string literal integers, so we can print the string literals, integers and so on from by using the printf functions. Same scanf is used to read from the user or to take input from the user. So what is the function of the scanf? Scanf basically does that it allows you to input the value. That means it allows the computer to ask from you some values. Suppose you want to add two numbers, so and you want to ask from user itself those two numbers which need to be added. So if you want to add two numbers and you are writing code for that, so if you want to ask the values of a and b, which are both integers, from the user, then you have to use scanf functions, because you need to take input from the integer. That means you want to take the input of the values a and b. So this is the main function of the scanf, which is used to read. So it will take input from the user, then user will enter the values of a and b, then the code will return the value of sum of the a and b. That's how scanf works. So, and also C is a case sensitive language. What does it mean? Is that case sensitive? That means you must take care of the uppercase and lower cases in the while writing the code. Suppose, for example, here printf starting from capital P is not same as the printf starting from small p. That means both these are different, but in the C program this printf is correct, not this printf. If you will write this printf instead of this printf, then you will have to face error, or compiler will throw an error in your terminal. Similarly for scanf, it applies the same. So this is what mean as case sensitive language. So you just need to take care of the lower and upper cases. So now let's move to what are format specifiers. We will talk about this. So what are format specifiers? Format specifiers basically is used to input and output purposes. What type of input and output purposes? Actually, format specifiers, as name suggests, it specifies what type of data we have to input and output. Suppose you want to take input using the scanf function from the user. So you have to mention that what type of data, either it is of integer, character or floating value, you want to take input from the integer. And also you have to specify the output type. That means what type of output are you going to print? Is it of integer value, character value and so on? Based on the format specifiers, you have to decide your output. So list of some basic or main format specifiers is given here. For integer it is %d, for character it is %c, for float it is %f, and for unsigned integer %u. What is unsigned? Unsigned integers are nothing but non-negative integers. That means positive integers. Integer is 7 to 5, all are included in integer. Character, for example, is alphabets, letters A, B, C, D. What is floating numbers? Floating numbers is 6.5 and so on. This, so 6.5, 7.5, all these are floating numbers. So far we have discussed what is the function of printf, scanf, and what is format specifiers. Now we will go to the Visual Studio Code and write some code and take some examples, and then we will try to understand that how printf, scanf, and format specifiers is applied during writing the code. Now we will go to the Visual Studio Code. You can see here I have seen. Now we have came to Visual Studio Code and write from the scratch the code. Include the header file, which is done by include stdio.h, then int main, and then here. So what we'll be doing here, we will be defining a variable name var and initialize with the value 0. That means okay, you know, I hope that you have heard name variable. If you have not heard, in case you have not heard what are variables, then as of now just understand that variable, we are defining here a variable whose name is var, which will take or which will store value of integer. That means this var will store integer value only. So we have declared a variable whose name is var, which is taking now for now or initialize with zero value. That much you need to know as of now. Now let's move to our main motive, which we want to know about the printf and scanf functions and format specifiers. So what we'll do is that we will ask for the user. We will be asking from the user or taking input from the user. So it should be printf. I am asking that enter the value of var. I will put /n, whose main motive is to change the line. That means it will come to the next line. So this is how we write in the printf function. All the statements should be inside the inverted comma, and the statement should terminate with this semicolon. Don't forget to put the semicolon, otherwise it will throw an error. Now we will ask now taking input from the user. We will use the scanf function, as we know that for taking input from the user we need scanf function. So how we will write to take the input? So as you know that we have declared the variable name var, which is of integer type. So the type of the variable is integer. So we need format specifier for integer. So we will mention here the format specifier, and we'll put %, and the name of the variable, which is var. So what we have done is that this is how we take input from the user. We will use the scanf function. We will mention the format specifier inside the inverted comma, and then we'll put a comma, and then we will put %, along with the name of the variable. What does this mean? You don't need to know at this point of time, but for your convenience, just know that this indicates the address of the variable. Actually, variable is this var is has occupied some space in your memory, and that part of the memory has some address. So I am asking scanf to take the input from the user, the value of var, and then put that value or store that value in the address of variable. So it will store or it will take the input from the user. Now I will print. I will be printing the value of the var, which we have taken from the user. So printf, again we need a printf statement. So inside the inverted comma we'll write the value of var is, as the value is of integer type, so we will again put the format specifiers, and then we will name that variable which we want to print. That means we have to give the name of the variable of which we want to print the value. So the variable name var, because we want to print the value stored in the var variable. So end with the return and say everything went fine, and then I will terminate the C program by writing return 0 as we have done earlier also. Now I will save this. Now I will compile this and show you. Okay, for to make the solution look better, we will give a slash in, which will give us a new line. So now we'll save this. I have saved this file. Now we'll compile this using the GCC tutorial r3.c. So it is compiled successfully. Now I will extract or run the a.exe file. So it is taking some time. So okay, now it is asking enter the value of var. Now it is asking from the user, that means from me. So I will give the input which is of type integer, so I will have to give the integer value. So let's say I am giving input value 6 and putting enter. So now after scanf has taken input, the compiler will execute this part which is saying that print the value of var. So we have printed that the value of var is nothing but 6. So that's how printf and scanf function works. This is how you need to keep in mind these syntaxes, how to write the printf and scanf functions, and how to take input from the user. And if you like this video, in case you like this video, then please like, subscribe, and share this video. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. So for today in this video, that's it. We will meet again in the next tutorial, which will be tutorial number 4 on introduction to variables. That's it for today. Okay, thanks and Jai Hind.